All right. So,
Hello, Troy.
okay, this is Ruba and
This is Shahira.
and here we are, as promised, creating a video, not just texting, about a very intriguing question. I have no idea kind of what it is. So this is the first day I hear about this and learn it with you. But it's the finger thing. What's the finger thing that you do?
The finger thing. All right, the finger thing. I had no idea what was the finger thing until Jesus showed up in a session. And I have a very good connection with Jesus. I love him, and obviously we shared a lifetime together. And he showed me how to heal with both fingers. And in session, he was doing it. He was doing it to heal some of my family members. And I have cousins that are in a total mess, and they're very broken, and they lost their dad very early at age, and it just totally messed them up. And they couldn't love anybody. They just cannot love anybody. They just separated themselves from the family. So he was like, okay, what you have to do is just pull your finger out and just connect your energy, pull all of your light body and focus your light body and connect your energy to the heart, and then make like a cord, like you're pulling their own energy, and you're just connecting like electricity, because they are so deactivated. So what you're gonna do is just jumpstart, like you do with a car. You know what I mean?
Like it's like clear.
Yes, exactly. And when you do that, you just don't let go right away. You just you try to pull, right? It depends on how the situation. I just played with it. I had the chance to play with it later on in several times, in several sessions, and it just, sometimes I use it to open third eye chakra. Sometimes I use it to relieve pain from the heart. It all depends. So that was very easy technique, and it really worked for me. So what you have to do is just gather your energy, gather your light body, and just focus all of it to the finger, and then start pulling. All right. So that sounds very easy, right?
Because it is.
Because it is. And Jesus said it was easy. But to understand this, you have to do your homework first.
Yeah.
And I had a discussion, and a question came up. So what is the light body? How can I gather my light body? How can I get, how can I do this? I'm like, okay, so maybe we have to step back a little bit and just understand and get familiar with our physical body and our other bodies, right?
Yeah.
So since we're doing this for you girls, so I'm sure that you know a lot about this. So if you hear this before, so just maybe that's just to refresh your information.
Yeah.
So just but if you haven't heard it, or you just wanted to a reminder, that's a good reminder. Right. So in order to do this, we use our energetic body, but the energetic body is not the only body we have. So in order to get to our energetic body, we have to get familiar with our body first. So we have the physical body, and we can do all the exercises, the physical exercises, to understand it and get familiar with it, to really listen to all the pain and what our physical body needs. And as we do this, we can do this to all our bodies as well. So we can do this to our emotional body. Our emotional body is what filters our emotions. And a very nice exercise to do this is, and Ruba, maybe you can intrigue me a little. Maybe we can do this together.
All right. Yes. Yes.
So I want you to think about somebody that you really, really love. Like their face just lighten the room for you.
And if you can't think of anybody, think of a pet. Sometimes that's
think
easier.
Think of a pet. Think of a child. If you like, think of a grandma. Think of somebody that you fell in love with, and whatever, whoever, doesn't really matter. Feel that in your body. Can you feel it in your physical body?
Yes. Yes.
That's very good. I want you to fill yourself with it. and get familiar, very familiar with this.
Yeah.
Feel the tingling, feel the, very good, very good.
Yeah.
Now I'd like you to switch to a very horrible situation that you had to face in your life. Very horrible situation. It was very tough. It was very annoying and you didn't know what to do. It was very confusing. You felt so bad about yourself. All right.
Yeah.
Now switch back to the loved one.
Yeah.
All right. Now go back to the bad one.
Yeah.
Now feel the difference in your body.
Yeah. Very different. Very different.
All right. This is your emotional body. This is how we can communicate to the emotional body. We just, get familiar with it. We can do this every day, all day.
Yes.
And we get very, different sensations and they tell us a lot.
Yeah.
Our emotional body can tell us a lot.
Mm.
And our emotional body is so expressive because whatever happens in our emotional body, it reflects in the physical.
Yeah. Yes.
So if you don't know how you feel, you just find it in your body. And if something hurts you, you just go back how you
Yeah.
feel. It's a circle.
Yeah. Yeah. It is.
All right.
Mm.
So get familiar with that. Do that like, 10, 15, 20 minutes a day. Get familiar with that because you cannot use all this body without getting familiar with it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So going forward, our mental body is the one that filters ideas and beliefs. So our mental body is like the one that says that when somebody tells you, oh, Ruba, you're not doing a good job. Okay, so this is an idea. Let's just test it.
Yeah.
Okay, this person is wrong. So this is what the mental body is for.
Yeah. I felt my emotional body get involved right away.
Yeah, that's why we just get, the difference between them. So we know who's talking.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
All right. So moving forward, astral body is the one that we use to do the astral traveling and all these journeys that we like to do.
Yeah.
So astral traveling, it's like living outside of time and space, but you still have yourself.
Yeah.
So it's a different from lucid dreaming, but that's another story. Anyway, and then etheric template body, and then celestial body, and then the casual body, which we're going to, which connects you to your higher self. So this is what connects you to your higher self. Okay, this is where your energy coming from. This is your spiritual, like the last three bodies are the spiritual part of you.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's do a simple exercise on how to feel that, like we did with the emotional body.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Absolutely.
Let's do this and see how we feel. But before we do this, we have to get centered first. We have to get all centered and aligned because you need all of yourself in this. You cannot have your energy scattered outside.
Yeah.
You need all of you in here. All right.
Yes.
So the best ways to be centered is your breath, of course.
Yes.
All right. So my favorite breathing exercise I learned from my dog.
All right.
Okay. So here it goes. He does that while he sleeps, and later on I saw somebody's doing it online in a some kind of a pranayama class, and I'm like, okay, my dog is a guru.
Yes. Yeah.
All right. So what we're gonna do is just we're gonna take a breath from the nose and squeeze the throat. Squeeze the throat as if you're like doing like a sigh, as if you're sighing, as if. feel like you're an old person and you're going to sleep.
Yeah, so there's sort of like a constriction here.
Yes, yeah. So what we're gonna do, we're just gonna build an arc with the breath. We're just not gonna do this. No.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're gonna build an arc. We're gonna go to a silence, and then okay.
Okay.
And then with the squeeze in the throat.
All
So
right.
let's do it.
So this is breathing in, and then like
Breathe in.
There's a silence up here.
There's a silence, and you
And
go
then
transition. We transition a little before breathing out.
Okay, and the breathing out is with that sound,
Okay.
with that constricted sound. Okay, all right, got it.
Right? So let's try it, like, you know, a few times. Okay, how you feel?
Yeah, yeah. It's really gets you deep right away, almost like to where you need to be standing. It's like on that threshold.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. It's beautiful.
So you just do that 3 times, 5 times.
Yeah.
Whatever, you know, it just gets you in the moment. It just pull you to the present right away.
Yes.
And in order to do energetic work, you just need to be in the present. In the present, you just cannot jump all over the place.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we did our centering, we did our alignment, we did our present exercise. So now we're gonna practice with our energetic body.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. So many people have a lot of exercises doing that. Sometimes I use the energetic ball and the resistance, you know, that we used to do in class. I do that with my client, and they just really love it.
Yeah.
Another way to work with it. This is very interesting. Okay. All right. I'm gonna show you this exercise, and it's really intriguing, and especially for the first time. So pull your hand straight in front of your body, like this, right? And your palm is open, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Now what we're gonna do, we're just gonna breathe in right here and breathe out, moving there, right? Okay.
So does it matter? Does it all has to be in through the nose, out through the nose, or
no? It doesn't matter at this time. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
But when we do this, right? I want you to focus on your palm. So you're gonna breathe in, breathe out. While you're breathing out, I want you to focus on your palm.
Okay.
I want you to focus in here. Pull all of your attention to this area.
Yeah, the palm of your hands.
Yes.
One hand. Okay.
In one hand. Okay. All right. Let's do this. And we breathe out from the mouth as if you're blowing. Yeah, from the mouth. You breathe in from your face straight first, from the nose, and you blow the air from the mouth. Okay. Now, if you focus in your palm and blow it as if you're blowing like a balloon to the other side, your face to the other side, over your shoulder, over the other shoulder.
Yeah.
to the right shoulder. Yeah, look to the right, not to the left.
Oh, so
Yeah.
same one that the arm is, okay.
Yeah, and focus on the palm. Yes, very good. Okay, let's try this one more time. And blow it. Okay. So I want you to put all of your attention to your palm. And if you focus on your palm, you will feel as if the energy coming out of your palm. Try it one more time.
I feel like I feel it.
Yeah. As if there is like a flow of energy coming out of your palm.
Yeah.
Now I want you to make a fist. And try it one more time. Can you feel it now?
And not like before.
Yeah, because you closed the tap.
Okay.
Now it's closed.
Yeah.
Okay, now
Yeah, definitely there's a difference. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is your energy coming out of your palm, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So now what you did is you centered yourself, you gathered all of your energy, and you just put it like as if you're putting water in a hose.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yes. Yes. And that's what it felt like, it's almost like I was, I don't know if you ever had those bubble blowing things. And as I was breathing in and I was imagining it to go here and I can feel it like hanging,
Yeah. Okay. All right. We'll try something else.
Okay.
All right.
Mm.
I'm gonna make a fist, right?
Mm.
But only your thumb will be out. Okay. We're gonna blow air at it. One more time. And one more time. Maybe it's colder now. And we're gonna do the same exercise and see how it feels. So breathe in and out. So where do you feel the energy coming out from?
Okay, it's almost like a lighter. I don't know if it's my imagination, but it's almost like a lighter. Yeah, it's like chick.
This is how fun it is. It's so much fun, isn't it?
Yes.
So what you do is you're just activating the meridian as if you're like, now you have like 5 houses like coming from one house, and now you have, you can do whatever, right?
Yeah.
You can do like next finger and try it and see what happens, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so let's try the 2 fingers now.
Okay.
All right.
Yes.
Focus, line, center. Very good. And make sure that your arm is straight forward, because if you're doing this, that means as if you're folding the hose. Yeah, you're making a blockage. So it's okay.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Very good.
Absolutely. Yes.
Okay. Now I want you to do it without doing the breathing.
Okay.
Just breathe in and breathe out and just pull the energy like coming out of your finger.
Yeah. And I noticed, like, without using the breath, the stream is more consistent. Where before,
Yes.
because of my imagination, I was taking it in and bringing it out. So when I stopped breathing, it kind of stopped coming out. But now, without focusing on the breath and just focusing on the energy, I feel like the energy is there all the time, regardless of my in breath and out breath.
Yes, the
Yeah.
breathing is just a tool to get you there.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Lovely.
So this is how simple this technique is. This is how simple it is. It's just a matter of practice. It's just a matter of getting used to this and doing your exercises and building up your relation with your light body and with your energetic body. And this is what's important. But there is something, it's very, very, very important in this technique, especially if you're gonna, or any other healing technique, in my opinion. Especially if you're going to use this with other people. If you're going to use it to yourself, it's fine. But if you're going to use it to other people, it's very, very important that you put yourself to the side while you're doing this. So if I'm doing a healing, that means that it's not about me anymore. It's about the other person. So less is more. The less of me, that means more space for the other person to heal.
Yes.
So when a person comes, I have to put all my ego aside. Oh, if it's going to work, it's not going to work. This is just my ego. It doesn't really matter. It's not my job. I'm just doing what I have to do. And, oh, I'm all that. I'm just, the hotshot healer. I can heal you. I can do this. No, we're not doing that. We're just facilitating the sacred space. We're just building a sacred space.
Exactly.
So other people to heal.
Exactly.
So lots of compassion to the other person. Like, look the other person to the soul, really look at them to the soul, and pull all of the compassion that you can give, and before doing any of this, because without compassion it's not going to work. Without seeing the other person, if you're like have an itty judgment in there, or if you have like this thought that's saying, oh, this experience of his is just it's not that hard, I have so a harsher experience than him, I have been into a war and I survived and all that, and no, we're not doing that. We're just not doing that.
And then that's really a wonderful place to be, just on for yourself on a regular basis, but definitely as a healer, to really almost like not be human, like put your human aside is what you're saying, that judgment. Because like even if you read about things about in between lives, when you go back and look at your life, there is no judgment there either. So that's a remarkable place to be. So exactly like what you said, Shahira, the more you remove your human out of the way, the more you let that healing energy through.
Yes, and that means you have to deal with your package as well.
Yes.
So it's a lot of work. In order to be able to do this work, you have to do your own work first.
That is a must. That is a must. And that comes in for those of you who wonder, like, why are you charging? It's because you are constantly preparing yourself for that session before it's even booked, before you even know the person. The way you eat, the way you sleep, the way you drink, the way you think is all in preparation for you to be able to do this work and create that space. So yes, it's not read a book, okay, now I know how to do it. It's constant self-work, and then you being able to share that, but you always have to be primed. You always have to be in that flow. So yes, what Shahira is showing us now, it's important not just to know but to do, and to keep doing it, and without almost judgment. It's going to come at the beginning with judgment, and with doubt, and is it really working, and wait a minute, my knee did feel better, but it's back again. All of that, it doesn't matter. You keep doing it. It's almost like when you brush your teeth. Yes, they're clean now, but you're going to need to do it again tomorrow. You've got to keep that consistency and that persistence, and whenever that doubt comes in, you've got to push it aside, push that human part aside and make it work. And again, you just have to do it. There's no enough learning. You know, you're gonna keep learning, but the next steps, I think, and I say this for myself and for my tribe here, you're ready. You're enough. You're ready. All that's left is you doing it. And before we started recording, Shahira was saying that just, yes, I know the clinic isn't ready, your room is not ready, you know, the ambiance isn't quite right. Doesn't matter, get a friend or two, get whoever, get yourself, do it. And do it daily if you can, whatever it is, even if it's just breath work. I use the word just loosely because breath work is like key to everything that we do. So yeah, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. Practice it. Now you know this. Now you know this, how to move energy. You will see other people teaching it in other ways, but it's wonderful to have Shahira, who's worked with this, and it has come to her. For us to see this is amazing. And again, whatever works for you. This is beautiful. I love it. Thank you. One more tool in the toolbox.
Awesome. All right. All right, let's
yeah, I think we'll put that video out to the tribe and see if there are any questions.
Yeah, if you guys have any question, or practice it and see how you feel for yourself, because it's different from a person to another. It's just different. So just practice and see how you feel, and please tell me if it's working for you. Just, you know, it's gonna be awesome.
I mean, it can't but work. You know, it just like, for example, it was easy for me to feel it because I do energy work, and it's getting better. But if I did this a few years back, maybe this session would have been frustrating. You know, but I felt it almost right away because I know what I'm familiar with it. So don't give up. We all have this. We all have this.
So we all have it. This is very important. We're just, you know, we forgot how to use it.
Exactly.
We're not teaching each other. We're just reminding each other.
There we go. There we go. All right. So I think this is it for today. And again, we wait for any questions, and just do this. Do this with us on this video as you're watching, and then do it again. And then in a week from now, just put a reminder on your calendar to watch again and do it. You need to practice it, whether it's this or something else. You know, that's just my one thing, because that's what I am doing for myself. You gotta do the work. You gotta do the work. All right. I love you, Shahira.
Thank you, Ruba.
Thank you.
Thank you for having
I love you, tribe. Okay, we're here for each other. We're doing this. We're doing this. All right.
All right, sweetie.
All right. Love to all. There we go.